Good morning, beautiful friends. I just wanted to share an experience with you that I had yesterday. An amazing, beautiful meditation. I have to say, if you think meditation is boring, you just aren't doing it right. So let me tell you, I had this experience yesterday in this meditation that I was a sunflower seed. This tiny little seed that was placed into the ground, and it was dark and cold and wet. I felt scared, afraid, lonely, abandoned. But before long, the nourishment of my surroundings started to break down my outer shell, and cause me to expand inside. And I continued to expand until the outer shell was actually too small for me, and I just busted through it. And I started rooting down, growing these roots, which in turn gave me more nourishment, brought more and more nourishment into me. So I continued to grow. As I rooted down, I grew up. And I grew. And I broke through that outer shell completely. And I grew. And I grew, being pulled upward. I grew, broke through the darkness and came into the light. This magnificent, amazing light. And it was scary, and I felt vulnerable and small. But my roots kept growing and kept bringing me more and more nourishment. And so I kept growing. And as I grew and grew, I got stronger. I got more secure. And my confinement reached out. Oh, and I created a leaf and another leaf. And it felt so good to be bigger and more expanded. And then someone came and clipped off my leaf. So I created another one and another one. And I continued to grow and grow and get stronger because my roots were growing and rooting further down. So I had developed this blossom, but I felt weak. I was unsure of myself, and I felt weak because all these weeds had grown up around me and were taking a lot of my nourishment. So I rooted down deeper, and my roots expanded, and they went deep, really deep, and they found their own source that nothing else could take from. So I continued to grow without opening that blossom. I continued to grow stronger, taller, bigger, stronger, just growing, being pulled up higher. I felt so compelled to just grow. I was doing nothing but nourishing and just growing. And then I developed this other blossom. And this blossom was big. And at first I was hesitant to open it, but I was being so drawn by the warmth and love of the Creator, of the light, of that which was calling me forward and that which was pulling me upwards, that I expanded and opened and blossomed. To give back and reflect back to the Creator, to the light, everything that was being poured into me. I gave it all back. Radiant beauty and glory and abundance and freedom. I felt strong and powerful and free, called into who I was. That which was designed to just pour back what the Creator was pouring into me. I feel so alive, so purposed, so incredibly loved. I feel radiant, expanded, so intentionally guided. Oh my God. Friends, I have to say, just reliving the meditation, re-experiencing it, ignites such a fire in me, such an energy in me to give back, to give back to the Creator that which He has poured out into me. It's expansive and free. And I'm telling you, if you don't know what that feeling is, if you don't know what that calling is, I think maybe in my former life I was a sunflower. Which might understand or explain my obsession with sunflowers. I just love the flower itself. But I felt like I had become the sunflower that I am to become. And I tell you that I know what that purpose is. I know what that is. And so, my friends, I'm going to start living that purpose because I was created to. And me living my purpose allows me to worship the Creator the way I was intended to worship. In all the radiant beauty that He has poured forth into me. He's nourished me and grounded me. And I am going to start reflecting that back into the world. If you don't have meditations like that, sweetheart, you are doing it wrong. My best to you. I love you and have an amazing day.